Put together Matt Napolitano, everybody.
George Michael, really? That's very sweet of you, I must say. I have zero rhythm, so it's very kind of you to give me like the most sensual, hip-shaking music ever. So thank you so much for that. All right, well, how's everybody doing tonight? Good to see you guys. Good to see you guys. Well, I gotta say, I'm not in the best of moods right now. I mean, it's funny because everybody else is coming up with the most amazing news. I'm engaged, I'm pregnant, I got into a car accident this morning, so hey, great mood. Well, I don't want it all. All right, anyway. I'm really getting sick of this time of year because, well, the holiday season is vastly approaching, as if you didn't realize it already. I mean, yeah, you can call me a Scrooge, I know, I'm not a big fan of this whole thing, because I like not to rush the holidays. I don't like the whole concept of buying your fireworks with your Thanksgiving turkey. I don't like the concept of having to go into a supermarket and seeing my tiny Milky Ways, which are the most glorious thing ever on Halloween, next to fucking candy canes. I'm sorry, but candy canes are disgusting. They're gross, they're sticky, they are peppermint flavored fellatio. It's absolutely disgusting. There's no business with it whatsoever. The holiday season, it just gets rambunctious now. I mean, you have the Black Friday madness, you got everybody crammed into Rockefeller Center, and then of course, the worst part of all, I dreaded saying it, spending time with family. Now, granted, you know, my family actually gave me some good training to get through those Black Friday crowds because I come from a very large Italian family, or it's also known as an Italian family. My mom is actually one of 8 kids, so my grandparents had 8 kids, 27 grandkids, and we're at 20 great-grandchildren and counting. The one thing they didn't have, a TV in the bedroom. Seriously, you can talk about birth control all you want. The best birth control is a television. All right, forget Trojan and Plan B, it's Samsung and Sony. That's the way you avoid having children. But it gets very ridiculous. I mean, we all cram to this small little house, and you think, you know, oh, you probably have like a big house, you have all these big family parties, that's be so glorious. Hell no, we're crammed into a small little Long Island hut, all of us. It's loud, it's crowded, it's accents everywhere. It sounds like somebody's blasting episodes of the Long Island Medium. And the conversations are very much the same too, because everybody's equally as morbid in my family. It starts with the conversation like this: hey, can somebody pass the bread down? Who's dead? Oh my God, somebody's dead here. Somebody's dead. Who's dead? Who's dead? Oh my God, he's dead. He's dead. No, like, what the? Pass the bread. It gets into a screaming match every year. And the worst part is if you bring someone new into the family, like I give my cousins a lot of credit. They bring their girlfriends, they bring their boyfriends. I could never, ever do that because they face the firing squad. I had a friend of mine just come for me one Thanksgiving. He had nowhere to go, so I brought him over. The poor guy, I mean, they looked at him like he had 5 heads because he actually had the nerve, the audacity, to say the F word to an Italian woman. Full. Never tell an Italian woman that you are full, okay? That is the cue for her to hook up the intravenous for the marinara sauce right away. So that's the holiday season, you know, I'm also not a big fan of this because, you know, I'm getting the cold and flu season right now. Everybody's wheezing and sneezing and coughing. It gets really disgusting all of a sudden. I mean, I feel bad for doctors and nurses this time of year. Do we have any doctors and nurses in the house by any chance? Got one. Okay, well, no big show because we only got one. If 2 of you go down, we're screwed. I didn't feel so bad for them because now this year, you're going to have all the paranoid parents bringing in their kids saying that their kid has Ebola. Everybody looks on WebMD, looks at the symptoms. Oh my God, Timmy has a runny nose and a stomachache. Oh my God, get him into quarantine immediately. And if you tell a doctor that you went on WebMD and diagnosed your child, that doctor has every license to diagnose you with schizophrenia. WebMD is probably the worst thing that's ever been created. If you suddenly think that you are a doctor as a result of WebMD, I really just got a few words for you. It's unbelievable how many people come up and think that they... I actually had one kid, I remember this when I used to work for a doctor's office, came in with a diagnosis off of WebMD. He said, oh, I'm having such bad stomach cramps lately, I think I need a hysterectomy. So you went to WebMD, but you didn't bother going on Merriam-Webster's to find out what a hysterectomy was. Thank you very much, kid. The Ebola crisis really did make things kind of nuts around here. I mean, you could ride around the subway, people had surgical masks, wearing gloves. I mean, everybody was in an absolute panic. Meanwhile, you're on the New York City subway. There's a lot more worse you can catch. Seriously, Granted, if you're from New York or if you're an out-of-towner who's just riding it for the first time, granted, you probably have 8 diseases not yet discovered by man yet on your person. Purell ain't gonna help you there, quarantine ain't gonna help you there. People took the quarantine thing kind of seriously over here too. We had Governor Cuomo and Christie do a 21-day mandatory lockdown. And he had the one nurse come out saying, I don't want to do it, I don't want to stay in it. You know, I would volunteer for it. I'll volunteer as tribute. I will Katniss everything this shit. 21 days to do absolutely nothing. I could sit in my bubble, watch Netflix, do me a daily six-pack, I am fine, okay? Anybody else want to add on to my sentence? Nope, you don't want to do either? Fine, throw on another 21 days. I'm a white boy who just found out that Friends is going to have every episode on Netflix. I want a lot of free time on my hands. You guys have been absolutely incredible audience. Thanks for having me here tonight.